Trash is calling
And
my
we
name.
are live.
Hi, everybody
You
on
have enough to pull trash, right?
Yeah, we got plenty of pull trash.
Everyone's here.
Yeah.
Except Melidra, I think.
No,
No,
she,
Melidra's here.
Yep, they're over there.
She's off to the side. That's why her name was grayed out, so I was confused.
Changing my talents back.
Hey, Cleve, stay real quick. Stay right here. Here you go, Boo.
Oh! Oh, do you...
Oh, look at that DPS. Oh, shit. I mean, do
I
you
bought...
want...
Oh!
No, you're good.
Ballsy. I like it.
Yeah.
You good, baby?
I have Torrent, like, now.
Try to focus on the blood mages. And if you have a red orb or red debuff, don't attack.
Can you mark one of the mages so we all focus one?
Can I get this,
One is marked. I'm using cooldowns. Kill the skull, guys.
If you have the debuff, stop attacking.
You probably have a red orb over your head.
You have to stop healing too.
I'm not sure about that.
Because I have the red debuff. I didn't know.
Yeah, we're not making any fucking progress.
Karavac, why are you still attacking?
Pull one of those fucking blood mages out.
This is not gonna...
Well, yeah, there are 4 blood mages. Let's go and wipe it.
You guys.
No, just wipe it.
Wipe it.
There's 4 blood mages. We're not making any progress.
But we have to fight them regardless, though.
But we don't have to pull all of the stuff that we did.
Oh, we pull more shit? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was.
I think it was 2
Oh
groups.
no, that's looks like 6 blood mages.
Ooh, look at that DPS. 2.1 mil.
2.99 mil. Get on my level, nerd.
Tyler.
Yes, father.
Trash don't count. We've already established this.
Hey.
I'm only doing good because it's AoE. That's the only reason.
Yeah, me too. I want my moment of glory when I get it.
Did everybody die?
Big dick doesn't matter though.
Alright, let's go. Everybody in.
We can have the biggest DPS, but if we're not down in bosses, what's the point?
Hey, this isn't boss, it's trash.
Tyler, shut up.
None of the trash died.
Man.
Alright, 1 pack. They are marked. Kill skull first.
I'm gonna sap the X.
Two. Twisted, can you pull that Farger mage over here, please? Yes. Thank you. Yeah, that's good.
Where's all those Blood Elf Arcane Torrents?
Already used
I
mine.
used mine already.
Mine's up right now.
We do have a lot of fucking arcane turrets, don't we?
Blood Elf
Yeah.
Master Race.
Yeah, I just use mine, so I'm not gonna have it for the next pack. So one of you other blood elves.
Okay, yeah, there were 6 in that pool.
We have names.
Alright, all of them on mark. Kill Skull first. Now X.
Blue. Alright.
Now blue. And moon. Much better. Now one person, Arcane Torrent the left, and the other one on the right for the next set.
I just used mine, so I don't have it.
I got the right, but give me like 5 seconds. Hold on.
Twisted, you can
Alright.
you can mass grip, right?
Alright, it's good.
No, we cannot. Blood.
Okay.
God damn it! I only hit fucking
Holy cow. Guys, Arcane
Somebody-
Turret. Both
One
those.
is interrupt the one in the back.
Cypher, can you interrupt?
I'm joining, man. I got 8 seconds on my interrupt.
Alright, we got them. They're all here. AoE the piss out of it.
Lan, is Allie coming?
She's online, I just invited her.
Oh, okay.
We'll get her in here after this last guy. You hit like a bitch.
Honestly, we need 2 more people now that I think about it, and then we can go mythics.
I mean, the roster is posted in the general chat.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking if Allie gets on, Mega to be here, and then keyboard, that's 2 people. We need 2 more DPS, then we can push in the mythic.
Alrighty then, time to switch to Shadow.
That would actually be 3.
Allie, Mega, and keyboard.
With Ally, we have
two.
15. Mega and keyboard make 17.
Look what we got right now. Allie's not in here. Oh no, she is in here. I thought she. Man, you're right. Fuck, I thought she wasn't in here yet.
You're special.
Okay, so we need 3.
Oh, hey, who does the feast? I got 5 taken.
I have Feast. A few of them. Now I got 17 on me.
Find a good marksman hunter.
Alright. This is pretty much very similar to normal in terms of the phases, and there's just a couple extra mechanics. What's hard about this fight is when the mechanic timings line up with each other, so we have to deal with multiple things at a time. There's one particular instance in Phase 2 where we get Bursting Dreadflame, which is the circles you gotta move out of. We have Armageddon, which is the little circles you have to move in. And we also, at the same time, have people with the spawning the ads. That's the most difficult, in my opinion, moment in the fight. If we learn to handle that correctly, this will be relatively easy.
Food's down.
The biggest
Question,
thing...
Tychon.
Yeah, go ahead.
On that part in Phase 2 where there's like a Dreadflame, Armageddon, and reflections. The person that gets the Dreadflames, you just want them to go off the side and just jihad the shit out of that and die. That's all I'm just trying.
Well, no. It's Bursting Dreadflame, not Focused Dreadflame. Those are two different mechanics.
The one that shoots the fucking beam at you.
That's Focused Dreadflame.
Yes,
that
that's
doesn't happen at the time that I'm talking about. So the Bursting Dreadflame is where you have a circle around you, and you know, it drops a meteor on top of you, and you can run it to the edge. Biggest thing here is that we have people soaking the little circles. If you get a Bursting Dreadflame on you, which is when you have a large circle around you, you need to move that to the edge. What's going to start killing us, especially in Phase 3, is when the tanks have 5 stacks of Fell Claws, and then some melee DPS doesn't think that they need to do mechanics, and they stay close to the boss, and they have Bursting Dreadflame, and the tank gets one-shot by that because of taking extra damage. Can't have that happen. You have Bursting Dreadflame, you cannot be in the middle. I don't care who you are. We're going to have a loose assignment of quadrants for people that are going to be responsible for soaking Armageddon in those locations. And we just need to stay spread out so that we're not letting any Armageddon get through. So major differences in from normal to heroic is there's going to be an additional add phase where the tank has a reflection. And basically this comes at a time in the second phase. We should only get one tank add, I believe. We're on top of DPS. It just needs to be focused down and killed. There's really nothing special, but it's there. And then in the final phase, there's going to be a flame orb. What I'm going to suggest is that we try stacking at a certain point all the ranged and healers, because it only goes on one of them. We'll stack up, and then once the orange circle appears, we'll all move away, and then the person who's kiting it will be able to have it get onto them, and then they'll be able to take it into the rift whenever they need to. We have a... This yellow marker is only for the third phase. And if we say stack up range and healers, we're going to stack up on yellow to bait the flame orb there. And then we'll all move away as a group, and then let whoever's kiting. Lan or Tyler, do either of you have experience kiting it? Have you guys plugged this before?
No. But I've seen it. It doesn't look complicated.
Nope, never done it.
Okay.
I've watched a YouTube video on it, so I'm kind of like a pro.
So, I know the idea behind it, and I can go into cat form and move quickly, and I do have a blink. Do you want me to do it, or do one of you guys want to learn how to do it?
I mean, I'll learn how to do it. It doesn't bother me.
Okay, the reason I'm asking is because you're probably going to cause several wipes. And you gotta be okay with being the reason that 14 other people are now wiping. But everyone should understand that this is part of progression. You have a unique job. But just understand that you are going to wipe us. And you need to be okay with that.
I can live with that.
And everyone also needs to understand that we're probably going to be wiping on this quite a bit tonight.
So, just a couple things that we need to remember as we start pulling this. I think when we start pulling, when we have questions when they come up, we can do a quick question and answer in between wipes, but we need to see the fight more and more. First thing, soak Armageddon. Try not to soak it twice so that you get double dot. If you do get a double dot, which means that you soaked it twice, which is obviously preferable to an entire raid wipe, call it out, and the healers just need to make sure they're focus healing you through that double dot. It lasts for a minute, and it does hit for pretty hard. Second, if you have Bursting Dread Flame, you need to not be in the middle of the room. You need to get out. And third, if you have ads coming on you, you need to stand directly underneath the boss, and they need to be cleaved down ASAP.
So the Bursting Dread Flame, that's the one you bring to the edge, right?
Correct. You don't have to bring it all the way to the very edge. You just have to make sure that you're not in the middle, overlapping any of the melee that don't have it, or the tanks.
Okay, so just try and stay pretty much clear of other people.
Like, over here where Cleep is standing, where I'm standing, if I have Bursting Dread Flame, I would just stand, like, this would be far enough back.
Okay.
And if you get stuck inside of the bubble and you can't move, especially in phase 3, just don't get stuck in an overlapping section, like where the two ends meet.
Also, for Focus Dread Flame, we only need 4 to 5 people soaking. However, if you have the dot from soaking Armageddon, it is ideal for you not to be soaking Focus Dread Flame because it's just a lot of damage. If you want to do a / range 5, then you can tell if you're too close to people or not. If you don't have the dot, look to proactively go help soak. But if you do have the dot, proactively don't soak the Focus Dread Flame. And remember, you can be in front and behind the person because it goes across the entire platform.
Here, I'll show you real quick. Tyrus, be still. This is 5 yards. This is within 5 yards. This is not. Where I'm standing, right here, to Tychos. 5 yards.
I have a question about the orange orb. So you just walk over it or right click it?
So no, you're not going to click it. What it does is as soon it'll spawn underneath a random ranged or healer. So the idea is we have all the ranged and healers stacking here so that we can control where it spawns. Okay. Once the orange circle appears on the floor, everyone will move away from that, and then you need to be the closest one to it, because once it spawns, it'll aggro and tether to the person who's closest to it. Your job then is to blink and kite it so that once it hits you, it's very, very small, because it gets smaller and smaller as the longer it's out. But then you want to be inside the rift, which is the big circle that's covering like a portion of the thing. Yeah. Because the rift will then suck it in, and then will take it away for us.
Okay.
So, but to do that effectively, you need to be really adept at blinking, and this is where it's going to take a lot of practice, in my opinion. And also, if you're inside the rift, you're going to take damage. So the best thing to do, from what I understand, is to, when you're ready for it to hit you, and you're inside the rift, ice block, and then let it explode, and stay ice blocked until it floats past you. And then get out as soon as you can. Healers will need to make sure that they're keeping you alive, because you won't necessarily have ice block for every single one. If you were Frost, that would be more ideal. However, in my group, my other guild, we have an Arcane Mage do it, so that he doesn't have double ice block either.
Alright. Well, I have Cauterize, so I'll live for a little bit after getting hit by a lot.
Yeah. But that's something that you're just going to have to figure out how to do. It is more important for you to get it inside the rift than it is for it to be super small. So if you are having trouble kiting it and getting it smaller, just focus on getting it inside the rift so that it gets taken away and dealt with.
Okay, another question with it. If I run it through people, will it hurt them, or is it only
Yes, it'll explode whenever it touches anyone.
Okay, alright.
So let's set up an example here. We're all stacked on yellow. Let's say that the rift is over by the orange marker. When the orange puddle appears on yellow, everybody's going to run over to red, or in that red direction. You're going to stay here, close to it. You're going to let it kite over here. Then you're going to blink. then you might blink again, and then you might go into the rift, and then ice block, and then let it hit you, and then get sucked up into the rift. Then you get out, and then you'll get ready for the next one.
Alright.
If let's say that we're on yellow and the rift is over on purple, then we would go to red again, and then you would stand close to it, but then you get ready to blink over to purple.
Okay.
So the group runs away in any direction not towards the rift, and you need to be making sure that you're the closest one to it with a clear plan of how you're going to kite and when you're going to go into the rift.
Okay.
But that's just something you got to learn on the fly.
Gotcha.
If you have reflection, obviously you can't soak Armageddon. There's going to be a point in the second phase where there's going to be bursting dread flame, Armageddon, and reflections happening. So again, we need to. Ideally, you don't soak more than once, so you don't get a double dot. But if you have to choose between nobody soaking it and you getting a double dot, make sure that you soak it to get the double dot. Do we have a soak order for the big circles?
Allie takes it first, and I'll take it second. Then land.
No.
Well, she has the 5-minute bubble, so she can use that bubble. Then it'll be up again later.
Well,
that's the way we've been doing it.
What we should do is one of you should blessing of protection somebody.
Oh yeah.
For the first one. Then the tanks will tank the 2 that are doing intermission. And then at that point, then we can start having the mages use their ice block and then use another blessing of protection on backup if we need it.
I have divine shield too, so I have my personal one.
Alright. But let's make sure that we're trying to let you be like the backup if somebody is not able to get to it or something.
Or trying to avoid the tanks doing it and using it as a last resort.
The tanks are only going to be doing the big circle soak during the intermission. Okay. Because they can survive it with just a little bit of mitigation up. Really fast, if we can push him so that he goes into the intermission phase before he does a second Armageddon, that makes our life a hell of a lot easier. Mm-hmm. Otherwise we're going to have a lot of dots that are going to be overlapping.
Well, let's get a pull in.
Well, before we do that, what's the soak order?
Let's have Allie blessing of protection somebody who calls for it. So we'll be kind of spread out, and make sure that wherever you're spread out to, like, just make that your location. I don't want to assign places, but just make that your place you go to every time to help soak for Armageddon.
I'll do
Ellie or Caitlin, make sure you use a tome and get rid of your spell warding so you have blessing and protection.
Yeah, spell warding is not really helpful in this fight. Blessing and protection is, though.
Yep. Most of this raid is fucking physical damage anyways. Alright.
Alright, so hold on just a second. So we will have Allie use Divine Shield on the first one. Hopefully we can push before a second one happens. And then we'll just have the 2 tanks alternate taking, there's going to be 2 that are during intermission. So they'll communicate with each other, they'll both soak them. So the first time a non-tank has to soak a big one, ideally should be in the second phase. Once we hit that point, then we can just go like Tyler, Lan, Sapper, and then Blix. Just understand that you have Divine Shield and you also have Divine or Blessing of Protection that you can put on somebody for them to soak, or you can put it on yourself to soak.
So who am I putting Blessing of Protection on?
Just put it on me, OP.
We're not doing that anymore. You're just gonna soak it with Divine
Shield.
Okay.
Generally, it's Allie, then me with our divine shields, then we use protection on somebody as necessary.
That's fine. Just if you have protection available, just let's communicate. Alright, let's give it a shot.
Psychos and Allie need food. And guys, make sure y'all are pre-potting.
And don't anybody get discouraged.
Yep. Just be prepared to wipe quite a lot on this boss.
Down at first try.
Trying to.
That would be dope.
If it's first try, I'll put all my gold in the guild.
That's a lot of fucking gold.
All 5,000 of it?
I have 200k.
Okay.
Hey, I'm poor.
Alright, let's go. On you, Gunny.
Hold on.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon.
2 by blue. I need someone else. Good.
Drop those ads.
Got him.
Good job. Rupturing Singularity in the middle. Be facing a corner, guys. It knocks back a lot further now.
Armageddon.
I got it. What? Okay, that's my bad. I guess I lagged out there.
Got him.
I'll be ready to respond.
Alright, get ready to soak. If you have a dot, try not to soak here.
Armageddon.
I can take the first one.
We got 3 on orange, guys.
Rupturing
3 on orange. Yep.
Fuck.
Pay attention.
Everybody was paying attention to this. Everybody was on the wrong side of the room, bro.
I had bursting, so I was trying to get it after.
It's way more important to do Armageddon than it is to do bursting.
Yep.
Okay.
Bursting is healable.
Armageddon.
Missing a soak is not.
Well, I also already had one dot, so
Yeah. Okay.
I thought.
Well, so we're nowhere near the DPS point where we can push him with only getting 1 Armageddon. So we're just going to have to plan for 2, which means that people are probably going to get 2 dots. Try to avoid as much as possible, but just understand that because we're getting 2 in phase 1, we're probably going to have people overlapping, and it's not going to be avoidable until we can push him to intermission before getting a second one.
That just comes
But
with
we were
gear.
about 4% behind. But that was a pretty decent first pull. We did Armageddon's pretty well until the intermission, so let's keep it up. Put a feast down.
In 1 second. Pieces down. And we're gonna be chain pulling quite a bit, guys, so. On you, Gunny.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon.
Stack them. I'll use CDs for the second cast. Popping them now.
Got him.
Rupturing singularity.
You face the corner, guys. Close to the middle.
Armageddon.
Got him.
Spread out.
Armageddon.
2 on purple.
There's one over by red.
Yep, I already have one dot.
Rupturing singularity.
Fuck, dude, I could have got that one.
If you don't have a dot, be very aggressive in trying to get him.
Only 5 people need to soak this focused red flame. Get in it. And that's why. Not good. Keep pushing. Res Sapper.
2 on purple.
I'm coming.
I can get one.
Rupturing singularity.
On red. Get bursting out.
Stack. No, use your CD now. Watch burst. Watch that focus, guys.
Why are we not, what?
That was the third one. Third cast.
There's people gotta stack in there. Not just one person. Like I run over every time I die. So more people need to stop DPSing.
Hold on.
I got
the person who had focus on him kept moving and did not stand still.
That was my fault. I got that confused with bursting.
That's fine. Like, the more we see the fight, the more we'll get used to the mechanics and how to deal with them.
Remember, guys, don't get frustrated.
Yep. It's
Get
progression.
frustrated, you start making mistakes.
And you get irritated. And discouraged.
So, let's have a thing where if you get in the second phase, like Karavac had focused red flame right there, let's have the focused red flame go to blue, so the line will always go from KJ to blue, so that people can already pre-stack there to help soak.
Food's down.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So everybody try to stack on in the line between the middle of the room and blue corner And also, we need more DPS on the ads there. Try to save your cooldowns and other bursts and stuff for that, because if we get 3 casts, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's what that one was, but it's the 3rd cast.
And if you get focused Red Flame, try not to move. And again, if you do not have the dot, you should be actively looking to soak that. It's better for enough people to be in line soaking than to worry about the 5-yard thing.
Twisted, if you have to take 2, just call out you have to take 2, because I'd rather have somebody take 2 than wipe.
Yep, same.
Just let us know and we can make sure we heal you through it.
Hang on,
That's why I said it a minute ago when I was taking a second.
Hold on, hold on. Meat said hold on, so don't pull.
I'm glad I got beers for tonight.
Twisted, another thing that you can try doing, I'm not sure, but you could AMS getting a 2nd dot. I think it might prevent you from getting the dot, although it might bypass that. I'm not sure. You should try that though. If and when you need to get 2 dots, just try AMSing. You'll still get hit, but it may not apply the 2nd dot, because I believe the dot is still magical. Also, rogues can just Cloak of Shadows the dot off, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, I used Iceman Fortitude on the first one, it didn't fucking have to do that.
Well, you don't need Iceman Fortitude for the soaking.
Tychus, you need food.
What I eat?
On a diet, Blix.
Five, 4, 3,
Pre-pot.
2, 1.
Armageddon spread.
Armageddon.
Stack. Using cooldowns now. Rupturing Singularity. Be facing a corner.
Rupturing Singularity.
Armageddon spread.
Armageddon.
2 by blue. Spread out for Armageddon.
Armageddon. Rupturing Singularity.
Singularity. By red.
By red.
Armageddon. Rupturing Singularity.
On red again.
Red.
Bursting, get out.
Stack in. Using second cooldowns.
Take it to blue. Those ads need to go down a lot faster, guys.
If we're having problem DPSing them, we can spread. We can pull one of them out, but it has to be out by 20 yards.
Armageddon.
And yeah, when do you want to last, Tyke?
Let's at the beginning of the second phase there.
When the ads come out?
No, at the beginning of the second phase.
Okay.
So as soon as he comes back down?
Yep.
Alright. Lan, you want to lust first so I can lust for you later?
Yeah, I guess I can do that.
Or I can do a vice versa. It doesn't matter if you want me to
No,
lust.
I got it. I'll take the first lust.
Food's down. Everybody eat. It's always that part where we get fucked right now.
Sorry guys, we'll push that.
We're gonna get it. Make sure everybody eats, guys. Everyone who are still mounted.
Al, you glad you came here on today so you can just sit here and wipe on KJ with us?
Yeah.
I mean, you made it to kill Jaden. So.
You missed out. Pretty good
I
run
know.
yesterday.
Yeah, we fucking cleared everything.
We one-shotted a lot of things yesterday.
It's all good though.
Yeah. Everybody make sure you eat food.
I mean, as opposed to eating what?
So,
Pussy?
putting out a feast is probably enough flicks. We don't need 3 reminders to eat food.
I just see some people still mounted without food buff.
Well, Gunny said he was going to the bathroom.
We want to get keyboard in before we pull this next pull.
Already invited.
Alright. Karavik, can I have your closet, please?
Your closet, please, sir. Oh, good sir, Warlock.
I'll give you a tip if you put it up.
The unappreciated warlock.
I appreciate Karavik, don't buddy.
Alright guys, let's click.
Yeah, but you gotta walk over here.
I'm okay with that.
Alright, your tip is don't eat yellow snow.
Or wear a condom.
What?
Want a
That's
tip
all
there?
you.
Keyboard, do you have a flask, bro? Okay.
I think
Pay from the girl bank.
Feast is still down if you get here soon enough. Hey, got here just in time. Nice.
The what?
So I'm just that we took all down. We didn't get the ads down.
Yep. That
Or
every
I died to Dreadflame.
when we stack the ads, they buff each other, so they get a damage increase along with a cast speed. So that second one knocks everybody to about 15-ish% health.
is that the erupting dread flame reflecting?
No, that's the ads that pop up.
Should I drop my healing tide totem during that one?
We should use cooldowns there.
Yeah, I use mine for the first set of ads because they're up for the second set of ads. So I use them on the second cast.
Alright,
as well.
second set of ads, I'll drop my everything I have.
Okay. I'll use my cooldowns with you.
Like that.
Use Spearling Totem on.
I'm gonna drop Spirit Link on second ads and my healing tide totem.
It's the Spiritling Totem on the second cast. Because that's
The
what's
second
gonna.
what?
Yeah,
The second cast?
Yeah, second cast, not the first one.
2, 1.
I'll tell you when.
Just give me a few seconds in between before it's gonna cast.
Oh, well.
Armageddon.
There's one on orange.
Got it.
Cleve's got it.
Oh, no. Okay, click. Stack. Burn them. Using cooldowns now.
You.
Rupturing singularity.
Be towards the corner.
Armageddon.
Get out.
Spread.
Armageddon.
One right there.
Rupturing singularity.
Orange. Focus Dread Flame. Armageddon, spread out.
Armageddon.
I'd like to not soak one of these.
I got it.
Rupturing
Nice.
singularity.
Oh, my debuff fell off right as I got it. Sweet.
Purple.
Meat's
Run the
down.
purple.
Res him now. Or after this.
Get ready for lust.
Ads incoming in 2, 1. Stack them. That's first cast. Alright, cooldowns.
Take focus retain to blue corner.
Good, 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 good.
Perfect.
We're gonna keep that rotation.
That was a good time for my
Ally
totem.
got killed.
We don't have a rest for her.
Yep, just keep pushing. Practice.
Armageddon.
First Armageddon.
Ads.
What killed you?
Tank ads coming up.
Alright, dropping my ad over here.
It's alright.
There we got it.
Rupturing singularity.
Singularity's on purple.
Everyone near purple.
Fill it out.
Yep, saw that coming. Alright, jump off so we don't take durability loss.
Rupturing singularity.
Very good pull.
Me, what killed you?
Yeah, keyboard went to go soak, but he was targeted with the beam, so I soaked it, and then he stayed in his position, and I got fried by the.
Good pull.
Lex, was that totem timed alright? Okay.
And we survived and took minimal damage, so it was very good.
Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go let my dogs out.
Cleep's getting fucked up on the DPS.
Well, that attempt, my DPS was low because I didn't get my relic weapon on use in the first phase at all. Because when I soaked it, I didn't have enough insanity to set it up properly. Because usually I set it up when the ads come out, so I can pop my trinket on Kill Jaden at around like 56 stacks. But
I feel you.
Hey, man, I got a question. Could I soak one of the big Armageddons if I use Corpse Shield and Ice on Fortitude both?
Kaylin, you coming up here?
yeah, I doubt it. Twisted, he said nope. Because it's a lot of health, so you would have to have like probably 80% mitigation to do that.
But yeah, Corpse Shield is for the next 10 seconds. 90% of all damage you take is transferred to your Abomination. Your Abomination is slain while the spell is active. You cannot resume it for 30 seconds. That's for Corpse Shield.
90%. How much health does your Abomination have?
I'm back.
What? Yeah, that's not enough. Not enough.
Yeah, and then while I was thinking, Ice on Fortitude on top of it.
Yeah, you pretty much need a full immunity.
Welcome, viewers. We're just
talking about the
progressing on
soak.
heroic KJ now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. I mean, we have a soak order for that, so. Meat was killed because he was soaking, but then the person who had focused red flame essentially clipped them in that. If you have focused red flame while Armageddon is up, you do not want to hit anybody with it that is trying to soak, because what can happen is focused red flame will go out, hit somebody, they'll die, Armageddon happens a split second later, and nobody was there to soak that puddle. So it's a tricky situation, but if you have focused red flame, try not to aim it at anybody who's soaking Armageddon. Also, mages can, if you get focused red flame, you can invis immediately, and the mechanic is good.
That's good enough.
I know what you're saying.
Everyone's ready? On you, Gunny?
I'm not ready, I'm not ready.
4.
Cancel.
Cancel.
That was my bad. Alright, I'm ready now.
Really?
Look, I had to get my food buff.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Pre-pot.
1.
Armageddon.
Ads. Kill ads. Using cooldowns. Rupturing Singularity, be towards the corner.
Rupturing Singularity.
Armageddon spread, stay spread.
Armageddon.
Got 3 right by the boss. Spread out.
Armageddon.
I got one by orange.
Can someone take that? I have a red.
Rupturing singularity.
Singularity's on orange.
Orange was orange.
Nice.
Armageddon.
Okay, so
Rupturing singularity.
Rosali.
On the red.
Red.
Likely.
That's my fault. I didn't hear that it was red. Like it was really faint.
Let's push it. Kill the ads, guys. Spearling totem now.
Take it to blue.
That was my fault.
Now, the next focus red flame will go to wherever the rupturing singularity is, not to blue.
Reflection wailing, so that's gonna be a tank ad. That ad needs to die.
Armageddon.
I was got the top town.
2 on purple.
I'll get this big one. I'll get the big one.
Drag him into melee.
Rupturing singularity.
Red.
Take it to red. Kill that ad. Nice job.
I'll call the next singularity since I'm dead.
Maybe in the middle.
Rupturing singularity.
Bursting dread flame, get out. People were just standing around, not moving.
Fuck.
Alright, that's it.
Alright,
We
jump
had a
off.
tank dead and no res, but then
Allie, what killed you
Pure
last
damage.
time?
It was just pure damage.
Was it when you were trying to soak the big one? During intermission?
I used. I probably should get rid of this. Animated
I- I'm sorry, I can barely hear you. Pretty quiet for me.
That's the best pull so far.
Oh yeah, we don't want you to suck both big ones. Gunny should be able to take one pretty easily, and then you can take one. The thing you can do though is you can use Blessing or Protection on yourself on one of the big ones as well. It's okay. Still learning to fight. Everything in her just hits a hell of a lot harder.
Oh yeah. Feast down.
Yeah, it definitely does. I think us as healers notice that quite a bit.
Yeah. Especially the fucking second cast of the ads.
Yeah, Tyke, sorry about that. I was soaking the Armageddon, and then I didn't hear it was red, and I wasn't paying attention, so I fucked up.
Food buff. Everyone got food buff.
It's cool, man. We all make mistakes.
So, something that I saw there is that there is a situation where we're going to have everybody get bursting dread flame, and then there's going to be a rupturing singularity in the middle. At that point, everyone who is bursting needs to get away, and then they need to get back as soon as they can for the singularity. But you do need to get away.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon.
Add, stack it up. Using cooldowns. Good. Singularity. Be towards the corner. Armageddon right after, so stay spread.
Armageddon.
Spread out.
Armageddon. Rupturing singularity.
Should have used blessing and protection.
Singularity's on red.
Armageddon.
Soak.
I got it. Oh my.
Rupturing singularity.
Nah.
So, whoever had Focus Red Flame should not have pointed it at that soak location for that for the reason Sapper was going to soak it. Then he got killed from Focus Red Flame, and therefore no one was there to soak it. Same thing that happened to me earlier, I believe.
Yep, I'm the guilty person because I tried to get in between two.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to aim sometimes. It's kind of a bitch. Allie, is there a reason you weren't using Blessing or Protection for the intermission one? Or just a mistake? You might have to make sure you're targeting yourself. Sometimes some of those spells can be a little bit finicky if you're targeting the boss.
Tear's Eye and Ardent Defender together should be able to do it if you can't do it either. Or as
I
well.
mean, she shouldn't have to use those cooldowns. She should be able to use Blessing and Protection.
I don't know how Tear's Eye could soak an Armageddon, because that's impossible. Tear's Eye is a bright light of flash, or bright flashlight that hits the target. Yeah, but it has the what it hits. There's nothing there. Remember we talked about this?
Yeah.
There's a like
no,
there's a base damage reduction.
No, it has to hit it. It reduces the 50% of the target's hit. So if she could hit Kill Jaden with it, then yeah, it would work.
such as Felclaws. So she needs to save those cooldowns for Felclaws.
Yeah, it's a 1 minute cooldown. Or
1.5. One and a half, something like that. Anyways, let's go.
oh shit, I need to eat. Too busy talk.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon spread.
Armageddon.
One by red.
Somebody missed it.
It was right by the boss. That's melee. Your job is to stand in those.
I didn't move
Gonna be
over
a-
because
it's gonna be a wipe.
standing there, and I thought
No, it's
somebody was
not.
standing there.
I got it. Why are we not killing the... Why are we not killing ads?
No, this is gonna be a wipe. Any missed Armageddon is a wipe. That's it.
I mean, everyone was alive.
Until
You've
they
seen
weren't,
the
because
heals?
everyone just died.
Because the ads weren't focused.
Now, if we miss, there's a dot on us, right? That continuously does damage.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're trying to heal through it. I think I agree with Tyke on that. I think if
There's
we
no
miss, we
point
should
in
just
heal through it.
automatically wipe. I think if we want to get more pulls in, like Tyke was saying, if we miss one, we should just automatically wipe it.
Yeah, because right, I don't think we have enough DPS to kill the ads.
Because I was pulling everything, trying to heal through it, and people still died.
And we still had like 8 seconds left on the debuff.
Yeah, I even popped Vamp Embrace. Even though it doesn't heal a lot, it's still something.
We got a table that went down? The table just went out.
Alright, I got one.
We already used one.
No, we didn't.
It,
That was from the
That's
last
right.
one.
This one right here.
Yeah, I just put that one down.
Slow pokes.
There was one that was still up, but...
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon.
Spread. Alright, using cooldowns. Or not. Alright.
Rupturing singularity.
Get towards the corner.
Armageddon.
I'll get big one. I got. Oh, got it.
Spread out.
Armageddon.
I have a dot.
I don't.
Rupturing singularity.
Purple.
And more people sitting in this.
Armageddon. Rupturing singularity.
Sure.
On blue.
Cooldowns.
Take it to blue. Take it to blue.
Tank add. Armageddon spread.
Armageddon.
Can someone
the
get the
next
big one?
big one.
Thank you.
Oh, I just took it. Oh.
Oh.
No one was going to it, so I had to take it.
Get the ad.
Call out when you get the big one so I know which rotation.
Rupturing singularity.
On blue.
On blue.
Good job.
Rupturing singularity.
Get out.
Why?
And get back in.
Why did I have aggro? Gonna get a res. Thank you.
Get the next stuff. I want to try to get it, but I don't have a reflections done.
This is where the ads happen and the 3 mechanics all happen at the same time.
Guys,
One by one.
kill the ads, kill the ads, kill the ads. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Fuck. Keep pushing, see if we can't get him to the phase.
He's 13% away from the phase. We're not phasing him again.
Yep, alright. Jump off.
Purple.
Yep.
Yep, making slow progress.
That one was about 7% more progress than we had, so we're doing good.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta pee real quick.
You need to make sure that the first focus red flame that goes out after he comes down and we lust needs to go to blue. If you pre-position yourself to blue, then you won't have to move.
Yeah.
So,
I run.
we also, yeah, we also need to make sure that we are getting out with red flame. I'm still seeing people stay in, so just focus on that. Basically, once we just deal with all the mechanics and however many combinations of them lining up and overlapping and all that jazz, that's how we learn the fight. That's how we kill the fight.
Come on, baby. Baby kick you again?
I gotta meet him.
Yeah.
So when we had all 3 of those mechanics right there, was it still okay that I was soaking the Armageddon and had the focus? Because I just pain subbed it, or not pain subbed it. Fucking
One second, guys.
You can, because Dispersion is an amazing cooldown like that. However, you don't really want to have the person with Focus Red Flame soaking an Armageddon, because if they die to Armageddon,
Just 1 second, guys.
or if they die to Focus Red Flame,
my game.
then no one's going to be soaking
Having
that
a little
puddle.
bug right now.
Well,
And therefore it's going to cause a raid wipe.
It was honestly, I was already standing on it, and then it gave it to me.
So again, you can do that with Dispersion, but I would not suggest anybody else doing it, simply because of the chances of you getting one shot and then not soaking, and then it's going to be a raid wipe.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was still fine doing that and not transitioning to blue and leaving an open Armageddon.
So, yes, ideally we should have had somebody take your place, and then you could take Focus Red Flame somewhere else and have people soak it with you, without you having to soak Armageddon. However, if nobody's around you, then roll the dice and see if you can live through with Dispersion and stuff. But like I said, ideally we never want that to happen. But if in the course of the fight that has to happen, then obviously it's better to soak, or try to soak, than not to soak.
Hey, Lan and OP, just let me know when you soak so I can know I'm coming up, right? You don't die again, OP, alright?
Oh, let's crash.
Yeah, we're coming back in. You know, Bug City. Loading in now.
The great thing that we're doing is we're being consistently progressing through the fight. We're not having people make silly mistakes in the beginning phase, so we're getting through phase 1 pretty consistently. We're getting through intermission pretty consistently, and that's great. That's the kind of consistency that we need for really good progression.
So we are pushing forward every pull, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
We
Good
are
job.
making progress.
Even if we don't push forward on his percentage of health, we need to keep seeing the same phases. So if we have a wipe here in the next phase 1, then that's not, obviously we don't want that. We want to keep wiping and pushing that wipe farther and farther in, phase-wise and mechanics-wise. Not necessarily just his health, but just phase-wise and mechanic-wise.
I thought you were loading Inblix.
I am.
You know how slow his computer is.
Don't judge me. Just the load screen that's
judging
slow.
you. It's got a little mouse that spins on a wheel.
Pretty
It's
much.
got a PA.
You need to buy a better computer.
I blame the stream.
Hey, you want to give me the money for it?
Blame the
Hey, I make minimum wage.
You do not make
What's minimum wage?
I do for a truck driver. I'm sorry, I make $25 an hour.
Okay, see?
More than me.
That's more than twice what I make. Karavik, Kaylin, y'all need flasks.
Government fucks me.
I mean, if $25 an hour is the new minimum wage, I want to make minimum wage.
That's what I'm saying. Fucking hell, dude. I make 11.
Shit, I'll get out of the army. Fucking that's more money than I make now.
I make 10 pushing parts at Walmart.
We gotta subtract all that.
Enlisted.
Because I have a wife and I have 3 daughters, so they take all my money.
Yes, they do.
I'll take less money and just use condoms.
5, 4, 3,
Hey, good choice,
2,
dude.
1.
Fucking enjoy it.
Armageddon spread.
Armageddon.
One in melee, guys. Rupturing Singularities next. Mystic adds, then Rupturing. Cooldowns. Alright, Rupturing Singularity.
Rupturing Singularity. Armageddon.
Put out Armageddon.
One more.
There's one knocking soak. Good job. Push him.
Armageddon.
Armageddon. Rupturing Singularity.
It's on orange.
You ready for Focus Dread Flame?
Oh, okay. Guess there's only 2 of us soaked that.
Armageddon.
You need to try to go into the middle with
Focus
that during the
Dread
intermission
Flame on
phase.
Oh, I thought it was blue. That's why.
No, that's only at
Rupturing Singularity.
On blue.
That's only the first Focus Dread Flame after intermission.
Okay.
I got the next big
That was
one.
my bad.
It's alright.
I'll get the
Back
first.
up by blue.
video.
Adds. Burn these ads. Cooldowns.
Yeah, I got mine going.
There we go. Tank ad next. Then Armageddon, go ahead and spread.
I'll get the big one.
Armageddon.
Alright, I got the next one.
Bursting.
Goodbye, purple.
Oh, I'm dead. I released block too soon. I saw
I got the next
bursting.
big guy.
My bad.
Big suck, I mean.
Kill that, guys.
Rupturing Singularity.
Singularity's on purple.
Gunny's down. Jump off. Hurry up, jump off.
Rupturing Singularity.
Immediately below the attempt at 10 points died.
Alright, so the thing I see currently is we gotta work on Focus Dread Flame.
Yeah, that's only during that after the intermission that you have to stack on blue guys.
I was just following it.
I will say that one, that big one and killing me, that was completely my fault. I looked at Bursting Dread Flame and thought it was a big one for some reason.
Honestly, I was waiting. I was actually kind of surprised that that wasn't happening in the first couple of our pulls anyways. The common mistake. To mistake the Bursting Dread Flame to be the meteor as people walk out. But at least you stayed there and died, so it wasn't an automatic raid wipe.
Yeah. And now that you brought that up, that's gonna happen.
Alright.
Progression is all about making mistakes and then trying not to make the same mistakes again.
Yep.
Better to get all the mistakes out early so that we're not like having this quote unquote on farm and then somebody makes a silly mistake and we're all like, oh, fuck you.
But
because
it still happens, even in the best guilds, they fuck up on farm content.
I mean, I saw Method wipe to Mythic Gorgoroth twice.
Yeah. So, I mean...
After they had killed Mythic Kill Jaden.
Alright, make sure y'all are reflasking. I want to say that because it should only have about 5 minutes left.
What?
Roughly.
I'm on my second flask and I have 47 minutes left.
I have 2 hours. Well, like an hour.
I got 10 minutes.
I had 3.
If you flask right before the first pool, then you should be just now on your second one.
Couldn't do that because the cauldron would have expired because the cauldron was dropped way too early. Because we spent almost a little more than 15 minutes of talking while the cauldron was down.
So heroic end boss. We needed more talking.
Yep.
Right.
Oh no, that's fine. I just think we dropped the cauldron way too early. We should have waited till after we were done talking about whatever we had to talk about, and then we would have had full 2 hours.
Blame Sapper.
It's all good. I can make another cauldron. I've gotten 2 procs
5,
every time, so I only made
4,
really 1. Wasted
3,
1.
2,
Pre-thought.
Armageddon.
Stack up on Freds.
Go back, move in a little bit.
Cooldowns.
Rupturing singularity.
Be towards the corner.
Armageddon.
Good job. Spread out.
Armageddon.
Is that what first thing?
Rupturing singularity.
Rupture is on purple. Focus red flames happening right after. Try to stick in the middle. Be loosely spread.
Armageddon.
By red.
Stack up on Dread Flames, guys.
Rupturing singularity.
Singularity's on blue.
I got 2 seconds. Twist.
Adds. Kill him.
I got cooldown blitz.
Alright. Popping mine now.
I'll get the first big one.
Tank ad.
Armageddon.
Someone didn't soak.
Rock, did you move out early?
Yeah, I thought I seen the light.
Jump
it
off.
Lagged.
Rupturing singularity.
I was standing in it, and it showed on my screen that it went off.
Aww.
So I moved, and then everybody's health dropped.
Rezzing.
Are you sure it wasn't just the bursting dread flame that you were looking at?
Honestly, I can't say 100%. I didn't see any flame on my floor when I moved.
I said you jinxed it, Tyke. I said it.
Well, so it's good that we get this addressed now. When you're soaking, there's no super high need to move immediately afterwards. So if you think that you are experiencing lag or whatever, like just stay put for like another couple seconds. There's really no rush to move after an Armageddon. Just to try to prevent any lag spike from causing a read wipe. But we haven't been having that problem a lot, so that's good.
Pieces down, make sure y'all eat. Kaylin, go eat.
After this pull, I'm gonna let my dogs in.
On you, Gunny.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Pre-pot.
1.
Armageddon.
Using cooldowns.
Rupturing singularity.
Tanks, you're gonna need to move.
Armageddon.
Oh, fuck, I don't know thing.
Spread out.
Armageddon. Rupturing singularity.
Singularity on purple.
Nope, wipe it.
Zekola, did you move out too early?
No,
Alright, I'll be right back.
I was on the edge.
Blix?
Why?
Why what?
Why were you on the edge, Zekola?
I was fine. I didn't get
I'm not
knocked off.
talking to you, Blix.
No, I'm.
Yeah, I
yeah, I
moved
have
a
a
little
question.
bit. I don't know.
Alright.
Now, Blix, now that he asked that. If I were you, You need to call pre-pot to earlier, because you are calling it the minute the boss is getting pulled.
Well, hold on.
Pre-pot on 3.
He shouldn't call pre-pot. Like, you guys want to be mythic raiders? Like, learn how to pre-pot, because people pre-pot at different points in the rotation.
And
I mean, I'm ignoring him straight up, but he's calling it the minute the boss is getting
call
pulled.
it
That's
2
a waste of your
seconds.
breath. You didn't. That attempt. You called it at 1 when the boss got pulled. I'm
we
just
don't,
letting
we
you
don't
know.
we don't need someone calling pre-pot. Casters can precast, and then melee that don't have precasting can just do the thing. Also, Twisted, are you precasting Army of the Dead? Why?
It's a DPS increase.
Yeah, I'm using it at the same time to blow all my cooldowns within like the first minute normally.
So the unholy rotation starts at 5 seconds on the countdown. You start precasting Army of the Dead while you're moving into the boss.
Okay.
And ideally you pre-pot before that, so you pre-pot at like 6 seconds, start casting, and then you just go in. I'm pre-potting at like 3 seconds because I'm precasting. Sleep is pre-potting before that, so
Yeah,
everyone should know when to pre-pot for themselves.
Yeah, I'm pre-potting at 2 and casting at 1, basically.
Yeah, because pre-potting is different for every class.
Yep.
That's part of knowing your rotation in your class.
Sounds good, man. Keep learning. Fucking mean stupid.
Sure.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so
Armageddon.
grab this one, man.
Rupturing singularity.
Where's that? Organic. Alright.
Armageddon.
You
Just
said two
two?
puddles, Karen, right?
I got one.
I think you said both.
Why is the boss
Why did
just
Tychos
running
have?
up?
Yeah, you can soak two together where they're touching.
Oh.
But you shouldn't, because you're going to get double dot that way.
Well, we both said two separate puddles and both just died doing that. We were both in individual puddles. So
Is that what killed us?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you say we're gonna double die, I don't know how you're supposed to take that puddle then.
What are you talking about?
They were
Alright, so
overlapping like half.
we had
and
two
half.
puddles. Were overlapping half and half. Both of us were in one puddle each, and we both died when they hit the ground. I think you can only soak that with one.
I mean,
Anyone
you
have a
also
pick map?
died. You died because I died before, like, somebody missed a soak, so everyone got a
Okay.
huge hit. Like, that's why.
Well, that brings up a question though. I don't know if anyone saw what that looked like.
Yes. So can you soak? If two of them are overlapping, can you soak one puddle together?
Yes. Yes.
So one
Just
person.
one person.
You never, unless you have an immunity, which we should be saving for the big soaks, you never want to have one person soaking two at a time, because you're just going to instantly get double dot. And if you have to do that, if like there's nobody else around and otherwise the one's going to go unsoaked, you have to pop a CD. But what happened there is the Armageddon like circles went out. I got hit with fell claws because I had aggro on the tank or on the boss. Nobody else was soaking the circle that I was soaking, so a soak was missed. That's why you died, not because you were soaking a double. Do you see that?
We were each each in one that was overlapping, so we're almost like in the same.
But you died because I died before I could soak.
Okay.
That's what killed you, not what you guys.
Both of us can stay. So what we did was fine. Both of us taking a puddle was fine.
Yep, that's exactly how you should do it.
Because it looked like we just got one shot over doing it, but I guess it was another thing. That's okay.
So if they overlap like that, we want two people there.
Yes.
Got it.
Once I switch around, maybe I get more turtle shells. I can take more shit.
Lex, what time are we taking break?
About 10 minutes.
Alright, I just want to make sure because I'm holding my piss.
Shouldn't you like put it in a cup or something?
I could, but I got a bunch of kids running around.
So you're holding it in your hands, is what it sounds like.
All other fancy stuff.
I want to try with this. I can take
have
more.
like a little, thing of peeing under your desk.
I use a 5-gallon paint jug.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Nice and cushiony.
Just go, man. Haven't seen South Park? Call your mom down.
Bedroom. Oh, that's a good boy. Wow.
And
See what happened was I went to hit E and I hit R and then my Tomb of Unraveling Sanity
I hate you.
activated.
You just killed me.
Typically it's the hunters that fuck up, but y'all mages have fucked up so many times.
Wait,
well, typically we don't target the boss either until we're on the countdown.
I always target the boss though.
Like again, we don't target boss until we're on the countdown, just so that shit doesn't happen.
I target after pull and throw on my flame shot.
Well, see, what you could be doing is you could be recasting lightning bolt.
Lava burst.
No, you don't want to use lava burst unless the target already has flame shot for the auto crit. Come on, do you even shaman, bro?
Oh.
Shaman. No.
Alright. Let's go, guys. We got like one more pull before break. Let's make it a good one.
Oh, we need a new feast.
Is the feast not still down?
Nope.
Not bad.
Alright, let's focus up. Let's get to second phase again on a consistent basis. We've had a couple people make a string of kind of silly mistakes, so let's just focus up and keep progressing.
Kara, you're back?
Yep.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon.
Nobody's stuck in a big one.
I can't. I can't do it.
It's supposed to be Allie. What's going on?
Alright, wipe it up.
It's alright. People make mistakes.
Quickly eat the feast before it goes away.
I don't know, meat. Head. KJ.
I mean, maybe I could have jumped in there and died. I can't even soak the big one on normal though.
It's like in that situation, doesn't matter. Like one of us should just go in and take it.
Yeah.
So, at that early stage, it's honestly not even worth continuing because somebody's going to die, or the raid's going to wipe if no one else dies. The only other thing that could happen is somebody with an immunity could jump in, but then that might screw up our immunity rotation. So
that early
kind
just
of
wipe anyways.
there's really no good way of salvaging, so it, in my opinion, just wiping is fine.
Okay.
Just get another good pull in. This is how progression works. People make silly mistakes. People make mistakes because they don't know mechanics. People make silly mistakes because they're not paying attention. People make silly mistakes just because they're having a brain fart. It happens. It's called progression.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon.
Alright, I got 2 on red here.
Need somebody else? Close.
Stack it up, stack it up. Good. These are in cooldowns.
Nice recovery.
Back one here.
Singularity coming up.
Rupturing singularity. Armageddon.
Soak.
Rose
Big
cooler.
one on red.
That's white.
What happened there? I didn't see the one that didn't get soaked.
Big one was over by red.
I couldn't
The big
get
one
it.
wasn't soaked.
Yeah, I couldn't get there in time. I was on the other side. I think Lan and Kaylin just went offline. Oh, they're back. Outside the DC'd. And I'm gonna drag some people down to O chat.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Okay, everybody who matters is down here.
Yeah, like I was saying in chat, we just gotta, we gotta be prepared. We're gonna lose, probably lose him too from the guild.
I don't think it's a gold thing, though, is it?
No, it's not. She's not paying attention. She's not enchanting or gemming correctly at all. She's missing a gem on her belt. Her cloak is not enchanted, and one of her rings is not enchanted.
And the last time we fully enchanted her, and she hasn't kept up with it, because us as the guild, it was officers that enchanted her and gemmed her.
Yeah,
I remember.
We paid out of our own gold to do it.
Yep, we all pitched in and we got her the shit that she needed. I think I bought the gems. One or two people bought the enchants because she had 0 gems and 0 enchants. So, and if we're gonna progress any further than heroic, we're gonna need people who come ready, prepared, motivated, and she is 9 times out of 10 the tank that's being killed.
Yeah.
I like her, but I feel like she dies like every fight. Like,
yeah,
every single fight.
She's the one that keeps dying.
She's a pain to heal too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, pallies can be squishy, but
we have a lot of mitigation.
Very hard to heal her.
Yeah, we have a lot of mitigation. If she's not using them correctly, that's something that either has to be addressed.
Like Gunny. Gunny, every once in a while I throw a Riptide on him. That's it.
Yeah, he has self heals. A lot of them.
He's a bear.
But the Pally's heal is just as strong as the bear's heal.
Alright.
And they have it almost as often because that pops up. The light of the protector pops up quite a bit.
That's just the skill gap there too.
Yep. And I think we are at her skill cap. It's not just a gear thing because she's 918 olive and she's getting fucked in
But
the
if
truck.
if she's not gearing and doing that, then that's just like killing yourself off to start. Like, never really giving your chance.
I think she's not dedicated to 100% rating.
Right, I agree.
I don't think
I
so.
think she's more casual.
Honestly, I think she only came because of Landline came.
Yeah, I think we should consider her as a backup and find a replacement. I hate to say it, but...
Yep. And until we find a replacement, Tychos can tank just fine.
Because Tycho off-specs tank, and I barely heal him.
Yeah. He's got the gear for it. He's ready.
Well, I'm also a bear.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
there's a little bit of a difference.
Honestly, I think she. I don't know. I don't want to tell people how to play, but if she rolled a bear, it'd probably be a lot easier to tank when a bear.
But at this
She
point,
loves the paladin. That's all she's ever played is paladin.
She likes slutbox. That's all she wants to play.
But she doesn't put the time in to get her enchants, her gems, and honestly, we're constantly telling her how to play her class.
yeah. And like you brought up last week, Tychos, not to tell tanks when to use her cooldowns. With her, it's a different story because she either doesn't use them or use them at really, really bad times. Like Fell Claws, I don't think she's using a cooldown for Fell Claws except for Shield of the Righteous. And that's,
that shit hurts so bad. You
like,
gotta use fucking cooldowns.
she's got to be using Tear's Eye and Ardent Defender at the end of it. At least one or the two. I would say at least just Tear's Eye because that's 50% damage mitigation.
But you guys, like I said,
And
you
then-
guys do need to be prepared. If we ask her to step down as tank to find a new tank, we might lose land.
I think she only came for land because he joined first. She didn't want to swap realms. She was fine with
But
staying on
land might
would-
get butt hurt.
Maybe.
That's really true, Rock, and I've seen that happen a lot more often than not happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we need to ask her what's going on, and before just making a decision to bench her,
Oh no.
just ask her like, hey, we've noticed this, we've noticed this, we've noticed what, like, do you want to get better? And if
We've
so,
done
like,
that
are you-
Nighthold though.
Yeah, we've done it in
That's how
Nighthold.
we got the gems, the enchants. We pulled her into officer chat. We discussed what was going on with her. We set her up with her enchants and what she needed to do, and she was good after that. But now it's going back to how it was before we talked to her in Nighthold.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys have already given her a chance, then my only thing was I since I wasn't there before, I'd like to chat with her just to see like where she's at, because it sounds like on the appearance that she doesn't care, and maybe is only raiding because Land wants to raid. So there might be a situation where she's just waiting for an excuse to stop raiding, and it's gonna be an amicable situation, and Land stays, but she just won't be raiding. I don't know what the situation's like, so.
That's what I'm thinking, because Lan realm swapped and joined the guild before she did, and he actually got her to join the guild. Said, hey, come tank for us in raids. So I don't wanna, I'm just like brr, and she's like, come on, it's with the guild, it'll be easier. And now we're sitting here like...
The pull, see what's going on with her.
Land doesn't really have a...
Their internet broke.
He's not really involved. I mean, he's involved with her, but...
Well, yeah,
to
like
talk to Ali about it doesn't
before.
involve him at all.
Yeah.
You've said it before, though. Lan has answered for her, so yeah, we should pull her in first and talk to her.
And be aware that Land's probably listening in or whatever, but it's not our place how they communicate. But
I mean, you know, I like she shows up for raids, but got to do a little more than just show up.
And over the last few weeks...
washing your hands.
I think when she gets on, we should pull her down and talk to her for a second, because I mean, we're gonna keep on wiping and dumb shit, find out what's going on right now. At least talk to her.
That's if they even come back.
Although it is nice to see...
Do we have a way of contacting them outside of game?
Just talking on
Are
Discord.
they reading the officer chat?
They can't read officer chat now.
Oh, Lan can't?
Mm-mm. I demoted him to Raider instead of Raid Leader.
Okay, just because...
Yeah, raid leader is the only other one that can read officer chat.
Okay, let's say it's not something you want to read, but it's not going to come out any type of way. It's good.
Gnarly ass toenails. Oh damn, those are some gnarly toenails on dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. But
The Demon Hunter tier boots is what those look like too.
oh well we got a minute. Make sure. Hang on.
So are we trying to do this now, or are we trying to talk
We're
to
waiting
her after
for.
raid?
We'll talk to her after raid. Right now, we're waiting for them to come back on.
But I still think we're we're making good progress, but it seems like maybe she's distracted. But I mean, the first couple polls were fantastic. So
I think a
obviously
lot of her
she's
distraction
capable of
is
doing
land.
it. Yeah, I agree.
Because, you know,
Just from
you
the
guys
things
have raided
I've
with
heard,
him enough. Lan is a
just-
cocky motherfucker.
Just from what I've heard of their interaction, especially with their like not trying to talk to us, but just talking to each other, but we can hear it. It doesn't sound like the most ideal relationship, in my opinion.
Not
but
for
I
World
have
of
no place
Warcraft.
to judge.
Not for World of Warcraft. Not really ideal now.
I mean, we should ask her. We should when she gets on, we should be like pull her in and be like, "Hey, are you distracted? You good to raid tonight?"
Well, I don't think we should do that mid-raid though.
No,
or
it'll
we
be
just ask
after.
her. If she's like, "Hey,
I
I'm just
agree.
not feeling it," I mean, then why don't we just take us go tank? And you know, if she's like, "Hey, I'm just not feeling tonight. I'm kind of distracted." I'm like, "All right, cool." And
I
then
mean,
we'll
we can
talk to
ask her if she's okay
later.
to tank, but I don't think we should bring everything mid-raid.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying ask her if she's okay. Because what if she's really distracted and she's not really fully into it? Then we're gonna sit here and wipe a lot because of some of her mistakes. You know, that's all I'm saying. I'm not telling her to bench her. I'm just saying like you should talk to her and be like, "Hey, you good? Everything all right?"
All right, Zapper, you need to bench your hunter and just main your druid.
I'm gonna Lufus the shit
Hey,
out of this boss.
I made a full swap. I think somebody else can.
I offered
Tychus.
to a while ago.
I just got really good gear. Finally got almost.
I
I mean,
never
if
healed
you want me
until
to
I
main
joined this
swap
guild.
to tank, I can, but it's not going to be a bear tank. Bear tank is boring to me. But I do have a blood decay.
But they're so good.
It comes down to player skill, honestly. They're so close.
Well, so in response to that though, bear tank doesn't require as much skill to be equally good as a blood decay though.
I will agree with you on that.
But I think the skill ceiling of a blood decay is a lot higher than the skill ceiling of a druid.
I'm not gonna lie. I hate bear tank. I love my prop warrior.
So their internet's screwed up.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
let's go ahead and kick them out.
Yeah,
Make
I
it
say
back.
kick them up for now, and we'll pug for new. It sucks to pug, but
We have to-
yeah, so that way we don't have to pug for DPS.
We should be alright. Like 14 people.
Oh no, that's right. Yeah.
Sure, I just want to make sure that we're clear on how we're going to present that to her. That's all.
We're just gonna
present
find
it
out what's
delicately.
going on with her. Yeah.
Right, I want to see.
We're
what's
not gonna
going on
come
with
out
her,
and
her head's
bash her or anything
at.
like
Yeah.
that.
We gotta see where her head's at. And, right.
I mean, we're gonna find out if she actually this is what she wants. Because if it's not what she wants, then we need to replace her. Because she's
Right.
a main. You know, it's hard to get tanks.
Yeah.
If she doesn't really want to be here, then it's okay. If she wants to be a casual, that's one thing. But like I said, we got to figure that out because we're not going to go any further if we keep that in our heads like that.
Let's move back up, guys. Start doing this.
Oh, I want to go army. I don't want to go like Air Force.
Oh, you just. Oh, I'll talk about this later.
Nobody with a pair of nads wants to be in the Air Force.
Oh.
Just saying. I mean,
Maybe I mean
hold on.
like I said, I mean
We're
you
in a
guys weren't
joint unit
here.
with Air Force, and they're fucking retarded.
See, I have no idea what you're talking about because
Requirement.
yeah.
It's called the recruitment and retention level, buddy. That's why.
Yeah, recruitment and retention level. Jeez, Blix.
We need more people. We need more folks. So guess what?
America. How about that?
We have dickheads that get kicked out. Anyways, okay.
Wait, what happened to Lan and Allie?
East down.
Whoa, whoa,
That's
Grammy.
the way we left it. Whoop.
You really had to just say that right now? That's a low blow.
Chair force.
Chair force.
First of all,
I never see a chair or saw one.
I was like,
so.
I don't know what a chair is.
Exactly.
Gunny, coming from a Marine, let me hear your insight on the Air Force.
Oh,
No.
give me 1 second. I got a good one.
We
Just
discuss
because they
this
don't let you
later.
sit down on gate guard, checking IDs doesn't mean you ever seen a chair.
Oh, I mean,
Moving on. Moving on.
Hey, don't pull yet. I gotta make some gems real quick.
And reflask.
First, there you go.
oh, did we drop another call?
Yeah, cauldron.
I have 5 minutes on my flash, on my second flash.
Oh,
Where's the
shit.
cozy?
I gotta fire.
Hey, Rock. Do you do enchants?
Not on this tune, but
Oh
on
my
my
God.
other tune.
All right. I thought I'd ask. I could throw you some gold to make me a hidden satire.
I wouldn't ask for gold anyways.
You're so sweet.
Thought we could have a bunch of chaos crystals in the GG bank.
I specifically swapped specs to help out the guild. That's why I'm doing jewel crafting, so I can craft gems for you guys. Because that shit gets expensive.
Is it 7.3 brings out the new gems?
I think so. I think I remember reading that. I think they
Hey,
go
I
up.
have a repair mount for everyone. In case you need it.
No, you're like the third mount to come up in like the last.
Hey,
15
hey, Cleep.
seconds.
Hey, Cleep. Cleep. No one asked.
Hey, you asked one of the officers for some tombs, since you know I put them all in the guild bank for people.
Hey, I don't need it now. I
Do we
went to
have
Valorant.
an enchanter in the group right now?
No, it was land.
Lan was the enchanter. My mage is an
Of course it
enchanter.
was.
My pally is an enchanter.
Who's the inscriptor?
My pally.
Wait,
And,
hey,
and twisted.
make-
And twisted.
can I
Can
boost
you make-
enchanting?
Can you make Fell Touch Soul Shards? Because I have not seen them anywhere on any server.
Can I boost enchanting, or do I have to go all the way
Hey,
from 1 to like 8?
Can we
Yeah,
focus
go
up
from one
and
to
get some pulls in?
No. Still waiting for a cauldron.
Zapper, please.
Oh shit, man.
Fine.
Cauldron over by red.
So we're going to have to redo the soak order for the beginning because I do not have
I'll take it first.
divine shield. So just, Blitz, do you want to get the first Armageddon?
Yep. No, I got it first.
I'll get it, dude, because I got my bracers on where I reduced my cooldown on my aspects. I should be able to have another one up pretty quickly.
What's the
I'll take
cooldown
the
of your
first one.
turtle then?
I don't know. It depends. It's probably like 2 minutes instead of 3 minutes.
Hey,
No, it's at 2 minutes now, so it should be up. I'll have it up for. I'm like 4th in rotation, anyways.
Alright, well, that's fine. As long as the soaks, I mean, your soak is, your immunity is on a much lower cooldown than, like, ice blocks, so.
Yeah, because I'm wearing the bracers right now, so I'm dropping down my.
But just know that we lost a mage, we lost an ice block, and we lost, divine shield and the blessing of protection, so. Just,
So how many you got? I got.
we've got 3 and then a blessing of protection.
Okay.
Dapper, you said 2-minute cooldown on turtle, right?
As of right now, yeah. Because I'm
Okay.
running a different legendary.
Oh, okay. So that's legendary included. Alright. You made me do the math for nothing.
And Meat said he'd switch over his pally if we need more cooldowns, because he can get on a few more cooldowns on his pally. Just sucks.
That's smart. Act.
Just sucks. I don't want him to swap off what he plays with us for.
Oh, I mean, I already did it this week on this paladin, so I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to help. I want you guys to get the kill.
2,
Free killed.
1.
You know what I mean?
Well, you'd have to be in the guild for it to be a guild kill.
He's not in the guild now. Still counts as guild.
Armageddon.
Okay, got it. Alright.
I'll bop you for the second one.
I haven't used mine yet. I'll still have mine. Just save it for yourself.
Even cooldowns.
Rupturing singularity.
Yeah, center fair.
I got this one.
Armageddon.
Oh, where's that? Oh god.
Someone get over there.
Ah.
Good job, Twisted.
I don't know how it didn't kill me.
I bopped you.
Okay.
Just thing of worried awareness. See who's
What up,
in.
guys?
Armageddon.
Oh, can someone come get this one?
I got
already
this
have
one.
a
Can
debuff.
someone get this one by Cleep? I
I
can't
got
get
it. I got it.
Rupturing singularity.
Red.
Everyone to red.
Remember, Red Flame's coming up next.
Focus dread flame on you. Armageddon.
I got the one by red.
Rupturing singularity.
2 on Zicola.
Go to red.
Red.
Get out with bursting.
I got cooldown flicks.
Okay. Use them now.
I'll get this Armageddon. The big one.
I'll get a little one. I got orange.
This big one in front of the tank.
I got it.
If you pull the shade back.
Tychos, you're getting hit.
Yeah, I know. My bad.
Rupturing singularity.
Singularity on blue.
Res skinny.
I fucked that up.
Kill ad.
Rupturing singularity.
Be towards the
Singularity
corner.
in the middle.
Who's got the next big soak?
Armageddon.
I got it.
2 on purple.
Oh god.
I'm coming.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
We're
I'm
good.
soaking.
We're good.
Yep. Just let me die. It's all good.
Using cooldowns. Those guys need to die. Don't have the damage. Not too bad, guys.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was running. I was already to that fucking Armageddon when Death Trains got on me.
Yeah, Sapper, sorry. We're healers are too busy trying to save the top. Yes. Not enough.
All right, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I can switch back to my other specs, and not have Turtle show up as much, but you can all
I'm
need to
just
do.
playing, dude.
Or you can play something useful.
Damn! Like your
Like Marks.
or your bear.
Like survival.
Survival? Ugh.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
I'm kidding, Sapper. I love you. I'm just getting back at you for all the shaman jokes.
I never said it though. I was
I
busy.
think
As a paladin, I was keeping the tanks alive.
I think we should recruit a Marks hunter. That way we have a good huntard.
I was higher DPS than your bitch ass.
Damn!
You're always gonna be higher than me on this fight. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Not true. Wait till
Maybe
the end.
towards the end I can pick it up.
Okay.
But this beginning part during the phases kills my damage.
How about this? You pretend like it's the beginning part.
Face it down.
I do every time.
I'm sorry. I'm just playing with the guy.
Maybe Tyke can give me a lesson on what I'm doing wrong. Help me out.
I have mapped my cooldowns and ability usages to like the minute because I've like pulled this fight like 150 times.
I mean, my trinket is up like once.
What trinket are you talking about?
The mastery one. I use it in the beginning and I use it after the second phase for the ads and all. But it's on Kill Jane, but.
In the owl trinket?
Uh-huh.
Alright, guys.
Sapper, I think you need to have a talk with your pets. Tell them they need to do more DPS.
I know. I don't like the lion. I feel like my nether was better. This lion's not, been through all the battles that my nether and me have been through.
I mean, your nether has always been dead, though.
So pull out a spirit beast. We have people that can res in this fight.
It doesn't
5,
matter, dude. They did the same
4,
DPS, dude.
3, 2, 1.
Armageddon.
Who buy red and blue?
There's a big one. I don't think I know.
That was my
And,
bad.
I got it.
That was my
Are you
bad.
jumping off?
Hop off?
Yeah, hop off real quick. That's my bad. I didn't see it.
Oh! Just took a spell claw to the face. That hurt.
Better than what you used to take it to face.
Got him.
Yeah, well, this hurt a lot more.
My bad, my bad. Won't happen again.
It better not.
You gonna spank me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
What,
tease me.
Brim? You want some too?
Eat fast, eat fast, eat fast.
Nah, just put another one down.
Or just put down 2 tables.
I didn't see the other one was up.
I thought you guys said you were Air Force and nothing.
Where's your attention to detail? It went to shit when you became a civilian.
Just too busy doing real life things, not guarding front gates.
You know, again, we've had this conversation. Wait till you come to Vegas and I'm Metro. You're in for a rude awakening.
I don't go to that
Did you
shitty state.
Did you say you're metrosexual? I didn't know this.
No, dude, he identifies as a toaster.
Why do we have 2 feasts down?
Because I put one down.
Because Blix. That's why.
Because love.
Alright.
Can't you just appreciate it?
Waiting on one more. Or a couple
I
more.
think somebody took out one of their poles. They'll be down for the rest of the night.
Alright, let's go. Gunny.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon.
Take one by red.
Red hustled me.
Ads. Using CDs. Rupturing singularity.
Rupturing singularity. Armageddon.
Armageddon Cypher. Can you get that one?
Got it. Yep.
Armageddon.
I got it twisted.
Armageddon.
Rupturing singularity.
On blue.
Armageddon.
One on blue, bunch on
Two
red.
on red.
Come on, guys.
Two on red.
Get 'em.
Go to red.
Rupturing singularity.
Me and Zek were just outside of it.
Looked like you guys were, yeah, both of you.
Yeah, we were
Looked like you were.
barely outside of it. This is why we spread out, guys.
Chat torpedo is down from your
I don't have any more feasts, by the way.
Sure, nice.
Opening G Bank.
I mean, I think we should.
We
save
use
them
personal.
Use personal. I don't know how many. How much bacon do we have in there though?
I've got 5 on me, so that makes 6 in the guild bank. I pulled out 26.
Hurry and get your food while it's still here.
Let me know. I can go buy more shit what we need.
This thing only has 35 uses max.
Well, I'm saying I can go buy more
find some.
feast. You know, I'm not using my gold
there
for
should have
anything
been
else.
There should have been 50 in there.
We have more bacon throughout the week though.
Yeah, we get enough through the week to make a lot. So
Just keep in mind, guys. If you guys have cooking, you do the world quest for bacon. Please do that and put it in the bank for our feast. Helps out a lot.
Put you in the bank. It makes sense.
No,
5,
it's okay. They
4,
did try though.
3,
Old man joke.
2, 1.
Armageddon.
I got it, Blake.
Rupturing singularity. Armageddon.
I got it.
Spread.
Armageddon.
The big one.
Someone get this one, please.
I have a debuff.
Rupturing singularity.
Mine fell off.
It's on purple.
Purple.
Focus dread flame on you.
Need to spread out more for those.
Armageddon. Rupturing singularity.
It's on purple.
Adds. Cooldowns.
Which was blue? I got the big one on this one.
Armageddon.
Spread it out. Tank ad incoming. There's one over by red. Oh, nice save. Good job, keyboard. Kill that ad, guys. Tank ad needs to die.
Red.
Don't get knocked off.
Red.
Rupturing singularity and bursting.
Rupturing singularity.
Get out and then get back in.
Ads and Armageddon, both at the same time. And focus Dread Flame.
Good thing there's one by orange.
Yeah, a big one. Nobody sick.
I got this
Land.
one.
I'll take it and die.
Res
I can
rock.
recard.
Okay. Ads, guys. Using CDs. Come on, guys. We need those. We need them down. Cleaps down.
Rupturing singularity.
Armageddon coming right after.
It's on blue. Singularity's on blue.
Armageddon.
Want me to get Clayp up or wait?
Wait.
I got the one by red.
Fuck.
I got it.
Got it. Ah, somebody didn't get one. Shit.
I got it.
Alright guys, that was 2% better than our best, so we're making progress. Good.
So I just want to know, was I right to take that big one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That was supposed to be Tyler's.
Like I said, I only took it because I knew I had recarns.
You?
I would have bopped you, I wasn't in range.
Okay.
Everyone use personal food. Try and save these feasts till we're more progressed into this.
I mean, we have feasts, we should use them. There's no point in waiting.
Yep, I'll make more.
Do we not have feasts? Or we have feasts?
Do I need to get them out of the bank?
We're gonna use personals for now. Until we get these mechanics down right.
Okay. There's some of every type of food, buff food in the bank. I put.
Saying if you have
everything.
feast, put them down because I'll restock. I'll restock after raid.
There's
I'll
no
go
point
buy.
in saving them.
What I'm saying, just use them.
Alright, fine, fine. Just ignore what the guildmaster says. That's fine. Food's down.
We all just ate personal food though.
I can change it if you want.
I mean, if it's a supply issue, like I said, don't worry.
It's not
I
a
can-
supply issue, it's a thing of we don't need to waste them if we're only getting so far into the fight.
Yeah, but
Mechanics
we're
are
wasting
still-
food anyways.
Mechanics
This
are
is
still being messed
progression.
up.
This is what having feasts is for.
What's the difference of wasting a feast or wasting the food buff? They're all the same.
Two, one.
Armageddon.
It's a big one in melee. You should
Twisted
be standing
move,
in
twisted move.
Rupturing singularity.
Down an arrow, please.
Armageddon.
I got the big one.
Armageddon. Rupturing singularity.
I was close, Tyler. I saw that.
Right out.
Armageddon.
I got the one by X. Somebody get the other one.
Somebody needs to get this big one. Okay.
Rupturing
got it.
singularity.
It's on orange singularity.
Orange.
Armageddon spread.
Armageddon.
Big one underneath the box.
Who's got it? Tank, you gotta move.
Got it.
We're good.
Rupturing singularity.
It's on purple.
Don't stand in front of the box.
Rupturing singularity.
Singularity middle, get out, and then get in.
I got the next big one.
Armageddon.
Who needs the bop?
I'm good. Don't bout me. I'm staying in. I got a turtle shell.
Using cooldowns. Kill these ads, guys. Good job.
Rupturing singularity.
On red.
Bursting Dread Flames needs to get out.
Who needs the bop?
Give me the bop. Me.
Whoa.
Damn it. Too late. Sorry. I tried. Get Gunny up. Res Gunny.
Got him.
Armageddon.
Armageddon. I got it.
One on red. One on red.
Rupturing
One
singularity.
on
I
blue.
want to take two.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
white.
take two. Oh, never mind.
Jump off.
Be right back. I gotta run.
6% away from phasing.
That was our best pull yet.
Good job, guys. Let's keep it up.
I'm back. Somebody want to release me, or want me to just run back?
Somebody's resing real quick, please. Nobody's resing. Just go ahead and release it. Oh, that was
I
over.
was
Yeah.
gonna say, somebody's resing right now.
Thanks, Tech.
I didn't see my. That's my bad.
Dear me, it's okay to shed a tear once in a while. All these moments spent with her stretch on for miles. You've been through this hell and lived to tell the tale. Hold on tight.
All right, guys. Was it 4%? Pushing that next phase.
6.
6.
All right. So what are we gonna set up people? Which areas we're gonna go to, or if we push in that phase, set people. Are we doing that, Tychos?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you gonna set up for people to go to certain corners and shit during that fucking phase?
I mean, we don't really have enough people to make it realistic to do that. Like with 20 plus people or 30 people, it's easier to assign like 5 or 6 people to a corner. But because we've got 2 tanks that are not involved, we only have about 10 people, so it'd only be like 2 or 3 people a corner.
I'm
But
not
we
even
can
talking
do
about
that.
No, I'm not talking about that straight. I'm talking about just signing people like, say me X and somebody blue, so we can ping out where the fuck Illidan is during that phase. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
So if we phase her, they're like, okay, Sapper, you're going to go to red. You go to that red corner and send everybody 3 other people to different corners, and then we ping where Illidan's at, so we can get to Illidan quicker. That's what I'm saying.
So, yes, we can do that. There's another strat that we can do, which involves the fact that Illidan always spawns a certain distance away from Kil'jaeden. So if we have Kil'jaeden in the middle, then Illidan can really spawn anywhere around the outside of the circle here. However, if we take Kil'jaeden when we're about to phase to a corner, then that means that he's only going to be like in an arc around that corner. So it limits the positioning that he can spawn. It also helps group up the ads when they spawn as well.
Okay,
so
I'm not doing that then. I didn't
what
know
we
you
can
could
do
that.
is when we're about to phase, the tanks can just move him to a corner. And then that way we don't have to worry about going all over the fucking map to be able to find Illidan. It's only going to be like, let's say we take him to the blue corner. So then Illidan and the ads would spawn in like this arc. Like Illidan would be somewhere along this arc that I'm walking here. So we could just have people spread out all around that arc. You see what I'm saying? Because this is the only place that he can spawn. Because he always spawns a certain distance away from Kil'jaeden.
Alright, we'll do it that way then. That sounds a lot better.
Are we flying through a wormhole?
Yes.
Seems like we're stuck in one dimension. We've only been here for a while.
We're traveling with the speed of Fort.
Alright, I am not away. I am actually here.
Alright guys, 6%, pushing in that phase. Let's fucking do this shit.
Carry her.
Garavek.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Armageddon.
I got the big one over here. Don't worry about it.
Rupturing singularity.
Get on there again.
Armageddon. Armageddon.
Right after Armageddon.
I can't get this one. Or by circle.
I can. Blue, I
Rupturing
can.
singularity.
Gone orange.
Armageddon. Rupturing singularity.
Oh, fuck. That was totally my fault.
I'll wipe it.
Fucking looked away. The wrong time.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Armageddon.
Hit on the arrow.
Rupturing. Armageddon.
I got the big one.
Go.
Armageddon.
One over by purple.
Rupturing singularity.
Missed it.
Armageddon.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon. Rupturing singularity.
Back on the arrow, guys. I got the big rat. We're good.
Armageddon.
Put out.
Armageddon.
I got it twisted.
Rupturing singularity.
I'm purple.
Right out for Armageddon's if you don't got a stack.
Armageddon.
On my blue.
Rupturing singularity.
Go by blue. Get it on blue, guys. Then I... Go to blue. Perfect.
Armageddon.
Armageddon. 2 by red.
Rupturing singularity.
Good.
Rupturing singularity.
Get on the arrow. No.
Nice, Kenny.
Armageddon's back.
Armageddon.
Get on those Armageddons, guys.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
Big one
No
right
one's
there.
soaking big. It was on big.
Somebody missed one.
Tyler, did you not have your thing up? Ice block up?
Tyler. Your mic is muted in Discord if you don't know.
Well. Huh. Been muted for a while now.
Did you know you're muted?
No, I didn't, but I got one at the beginning of the second phase, so...
Alright, well you gotta... No, just don't have your mic on mute. Call that out.
I didn't realize my mic was muted. I've been talking
It's all
this whole
good, dude.
time.
It's all good, man. This is what you call progression, bro.
I know. I never said it wasn't. I just said it's frustrating.
It's not fun. It takes work to down shit.
Baby, will you give me a beer, please?
People really need to just chill the fuck out, calm down, and it's a game. In the end, let's, I get we're trying to do shit, but people gotta calm down.
Is anybody upset?
Yeah, nobody should be upset. It's progression. And a lot of us haven't seen this fight. It is what it is.
Pussy, come here, man. I got you.
Just seems like a lot of people tonight are getting a little butthurt.
Oh wow, that's nice of you, Karavak.
So at this point, there's really nothing else that needs to be said necessarily. This fight is very not conducive to just here's exactly how it needs to go and boom, boom, boom. We just go in order and that's how it happens. It's very much a shit doesn't happen according to plan. It's randomly designed and we need to adapt to it. And so that just takes practice. That just takes people making small mistakes or optimizing a little bit better. Just over and over, and I mean that's the nature of this fight. That's the nature of this progression. So we don't really have anything else to say. There wasn't any like somebody didn't understand a mechanic. We understand the mechanics. We just need to hopefully not have our microphones muted and be able to communicate and handle everything that comes our way. We know that we're getting really close to getting into the darkness phase. That's going to be another part where it's going to take some more progression. That's just the nature of the beast. I am ready, so we can go do a full countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon.
I got the big one right here.
Rupturing singularity.
Singularity.
Armageddon.
A little bit behind. Nice push.
Armageddon. Rupturing singularity.
Orange.
Focus Dread Flame right after.
Armageddon.
Someone grab orange, or I can grab it. Never mind. I lied.
Rupturing singularity.
It's on purple.
Can I get towards blue, please?
Armageddon.
Nobody grabbed the big one.
Fuck.
He was on that.
Tyler, you gotta call out when you're getting it, man.
Well, I was over at blue. There was a tiny one. Everyone ran away.
So we need to have an order starting in whatever phase we need to. So who was next? Who was next to get that one right there?
Sapper.
You need to call out when you get yours, dude, because I don't know if you're getting it or not. Because I call it out, so that means you'll be next after that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was stuck at blue because
that's fine. Call it out when you call out. I've got it. Then I know that I'm next. That's when you're like, okay, I know I'm next. That's when you.
But I never called out if I got one.
Did you not get one the whole time?
No.
Well, I got one already. So how was I next?
I didn't know.
I said I got this one, the big one. It's cool, man. It's just next time, just call it out. It's not a big deal. That's all it is. Next time, just call it out, and we'll fucking do it that way. We'll fix it that way.
What rotation are you guys currently using?
It's supposed to be. It's either me or Blake's the first one. If I don't get the first one, I get the second one, or he gets the second one, because it depends who's close to who.
Okay, so the first two are Sapper and Blix. The intermission ones are me and Gunny. Who's next?
I'll get the first one out of intermission.
So Tyler gets the first one out of intermission?
Yes.
Who's next after that?
That's a problem. We don't have that many people.
But that would be...
I mean, Blix has Bop, and then Sapper's...
Alright, fine. If Blix can bop, Blix bop Rock. Rock will take it.
Don't we have Cloak, though? Also, we have a Rogue. Doesn't Cloak work?
No, it's physical damage, not magic.
Ew.
Oh, one thing I did notice, Cloak does work on Dreadflame. Or Focus.
Yeah, that's magic. It's magic damage. Alright, so first two, Blix and Sapper. Intermission, Gunny and Tychos. Second phase, Tyler, Bop, probably on Rock, Sapper, and then Blix says that his shield will be off cooldown by then. Then what? Who's after Blix's Divine Shield?
I don't know if my block will be off cooldown, but
I don't think it will be.
Bop should be close to off cooldown. Because Bop is only a 3-minute. Oh, it's 4.
Okay, we might have to... Everyone pay attention to your timers. So, when we're talking about the order that we're going in, let's have Blix go first in the first one. Sapper, you get the second one before intermission. Always that order. That way Blix can get as much cooldown on his Divine Shield as possible.
Okay.
If we do that order every single time, and we get to the point where we're not sure what's next and we don't know what's off cooldown, we might just need to bring another person with the soak, or the tanks will have to step in and help as well. Which is not ideal because we will be having Velclaws.
I'd rather you not have to take that with Velclaws. That shit hurts.
Yeah, but we only have one mage and one hunter, and that's not ideal for this fight. So, we'll go, but pay attention to when your shit's off cooldown, so that if we need to revise our order, we can.
Alright. So we're gonna go Blix, Sapper, then after intermission we're gonna go OP.
Tyler,
Yeah, and then we'll bop. Okay.
Sapper again, Divine Shield again, and then we're going to see how it goes from there. See whoever has a cooldown, or it might have to be a tank, or we might just not be able to handle that many. So.
Yeah, we could bring in Meets Pally too.
Bops and shit. And I didn't say anything this time, so what's my deal?
Right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon.
Big one underneath the bomb. Guess Gunny's gonna take.
Alright, so Blix got the next one then.
No, he already used the shoot.
Okay.
Rupturing singularity. Armageddon.
I got the big one.
Armageddon.
We can get it. Add circle.
Rupturing singularity.
Who missed that?
Jump off.
Fairvac, are you DC'd or something?
No.
I need to reload UI because my devium's not working now.
Nice save on that, Tyler, when I called that out.
Yep.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Wait, how long did it take you guys to down this boss? How many times did it take you to down this boss in your house guild? Just curious.
110 pulls or something like that.
We're a third of the way there.
Please don't get discouraged, guys. This is the hardest boss that they've ever made in WoW.
Can someone like do like a fake full timer just so I can see if my shit's working?
Alright, nobody do anything. I'm doing a pull timer.
5, 4.
Just do /0 to cancel it real quick.
Yeah, that's not working. I don't know why that sound's not working, but fuck it. I'll live.
Does anyone have any questions about how to handle certain situations that they've encountered here?
I'm back.
You guys want to know something weird?
What's up?
We downed the first boss in Mythic before we downed this guy.
A lot of guilds do that.
This bastard's like beating your face against a brick wall.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon. Rupturing singularity.
Fucking charge didn't go off. God damn it.
Armageddon.
What?
That's gonna be a wipe.
Yeah, my charge never went off.
Ironically, that was the first time I managed to get my charge to go off.
Damn, look at that trinket.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon. Rupturing singularity. Armageddon.
Tyler, if there's one by orange, I'll need you to get it.
I already have it buff.
Armageddon. Rupturing singularity.
I read.
Armageddon.
I
Focus
invis
dread
it.
flame on you. Rupturing singularity.
We took 2.
On blue.
For heals.
Alright, make the way to blue. Looks there at cooldowns. Okay, you got this next one?
Yep.
Armageddon.
Who's getting this big one?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Next.
Oh.
Somebody
No, that they were going around.
Rupturing singularity.
Gotta wipe it.
Looked like there was one underneath the boss that wasn't soaked.
Well, at least we're getting down to the 60s every time. 60%. Progress. Making progress.
Let's down him.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon.
One by red.
Rupturing Singularity. Armageddon.
Is this Sapper?
Yep,
Good.
I got it.
Creep cannot get one by orange.
OP can't get one either. So if there's one
Armageddon.
by blue. Big one's by blue. Or in between blue and
Rupturing Singularity.
red.
Go to red.
On red.
Armageddon.
Couple by red.
No, you can
One.
go take it.
Rupturing
Take it, take it,
Singularity.
take it.
On orange. Oh. What happened there? I didn't see what happened. What happened? What? Where was the? Where was
Looked
the
like
miss?
at red. At red.
I was pretty low health from the first dot, and I took the second one, and then that's what got me.
I got a position.
Who's typically over by red?
I am Sapper.
Who's typically over by blue?
OP.
And orange?
Sleep.
And purple?
No
Rock's usually over in that area.
Okay.
Do you happen to remember what the timer is? Because I'm pretty sure 7 seconds isn't enough time to soak the next Armageddon. I think it's 5 or 4.
It's 4.
Yeah, Blix has a point. I mean, like, even if you have a dot, it doesn't matter. If there's no one soaking, you still need to soak. That's not a... I mean, ideally we can minimize the damage that way, but it is healable to have a person with 2 stacks. It's healable
Honestly,
to have-
one death is better than wipe.
Well, it's not even going to result in a death, it's just going to result in you having 2 stacks and the healer's going to have to pay special attention to you. That's healable, that's survivable. Missing a soak, not survivable.
Well,
Yeah, if you're gonna take 2, call it out so we can focus on you.
is it at least acceptable what I've been doing? Like, seeing if someone can soak it for me?
Yes.
Okay.
However, because we don't really have a lot of people in that area, it's just only 1 or 2 ranged and maybe the melee that want to leave the boss. Just be aware that you can call that out, but that doesn't mean that you can stand there and not soak while
Oh no,
it's
no.
white.
If no one answers me, I'll soak it. I have no problem soaking it.
I just automatically take 2 soaks if nobody's there. I don't even ask. I'll just take it and heal through it.
Now, we haven't encountered a situation where the healing has been a problem, which means that our healers are doing fine, the tanks are staying alive fine when they're not getting blown off. So we can handle the 2 stack dots. How are the healers' mana in general? Like
I'm usually right around 80%.
when we
on
are
average.
getting into like deep into phase 2, how's your mana then?
I'm right around 70%.
So
This thing's a mana whore, so.
yeah, but I mean, but what's happening here is that the healers have extra mana, not extra mana, but they have plenty of mana to handle a little bit of extra soaking. So let's try to be a little bit more aggressive on soaking.
Like I say, if you're gonna take 2, please call your name out so we know who we can focus on.
I'm really missing Mega right now.
5.
I already
4,
texted him. He's a dumb
3,
dick.
2, 1.
Armageddon.
Big ones underneath the boss.
A lot at blue.
Rupturing singularity. Armageddon.
Big one's by purple.
I'm right in front of the boss.
That's not bad.
Nice job.
Armageddon. Whole bunch went blue.
Rupturing singularity.
It's on orange.
You ready for focus, Dread Flame?
Armageddon.
That is going to take 2.
Rupturing singularity.
Blue.
Let me know when it runs up, Cypher.
Bursting Dread Flames spread out to the edges.
Get the blue.
Ever, you got next big one, right?
No, dude, I just got one. I have a 2-minute cooldown.
Alright, I got it.
It's you.
I just needed to make sure.
I got one blue.
Armageddon.
It's off, dude. I'm about to take
I got
another
blue, Kylie.
I'm gonna try and make purple. Oh, I didn't make it.
Rupturing
What?
singularity.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna let my dog out.
Last pull, guys. Let's make it a good one. Don't get, don't get discouraged. Like Meat said, it took their guild 150 times to down this boss.
KJ's one of the hardest bosses out so
And
far.
You're talking about the top guilds on their servers, and last attempts, what, top 20, 20-ish guild?
I think we're actually 21, so we're not even in the top 20.
Oh, whatever. Well,
Hey,
y'all
just
have
remember
over-under
what we
pulls?
did yesterday, guys. We made within 4 hours, fucking all the way to KJ.
This is something to take into consideration too. You guys are doing good. We're all learning the Thursdays, so keep doing it. That's why you have guilds with like 500 fucking wipes out of one bot.
I'm back, sorry.
And unfortunately, like, what's super annoying about this fight in Heroic is the same, just even more, but like, what's annoying about KJ and Heroic is still annoying in Mythic. Like, the soaking is just, you get, somebody's like, oh, I can't do this, or oh, I thought that person was gonna go do it, and it just happens so many times throughout a whole pull, and you're pulling and pulling and pulling, so it just takes lots of practice.
Do y'all use angry assignments at all?
No. I'm about to get offline and talk to me about that one.
It's a good one.
5.
Do people have
4,
Exorcist raid tools?
3,
There's a note function there.
2, 1.
Armageddon. Rupturing singularity. Armageddon.
That's a big one.
Armageddon.
I'll take
Rupturing singularity.
Orange.
Armageddon. Rupturing singularity.
Purple.
Try to get towards blue. Twisted, where are you going?
Where are you going?
Twisted, run back over there. Run.
I thought it was the something else.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Armageddon.
Yeah, I mean, we were getting to second phase pretty consistently on our first night of progression on this boss. It's pretty good. Again, this fight isn't necessarily all about DPS and healing. It's about mechanics. So, if you'd like, I would suggest if you're looking to optimize, if it's possible for us to pump out enough DPS in the beginning to phase him before the second Armageddon, that puts us in a really good spot to not hitting the enrage at the end of the fight, because we will hit the enrage, you know, going in. So if we can do that, that should be what we're trying to improve upon in phase 1. In phase 2, we just need to continue improving upon making sure that we're communicating, and we need to make sure that we are communicating the big soaks as they're going on, especially in the latter part of phase 2, where we might have a little bit of issues with cooldowns and such. But overall, pretty good. I highly recommend watching this fight from the point of view of your role. So, if you're a Shadow Priest, I highly recommend watching a Shadow Priest do this fight.
Good job, guys. Good week of progression. We're coming next week and try to get them down again.
Interested? Do you want to drop down a general fast with me?
I don't have to bring in the channel besides just like open.
You don't what?
Yeah, we'll drop down.
You're gonna have to pull them in there.
You didn't have to go into officers. I just meant like rating or something, another channel.
Yeah, I fucking head up ass for a second, but yeah, that's what I was getting ready to go, was raiding channel.
So, when it comes to Unholy, your opening burst is really strong because you have a 10-minute cooldown that you're using at the beginning of the fight. And there's a reason that it's a 10-minute cooldown. The other thing is that you, I don't think you're using Dark Arbiter as optimally as you could. And if you read the tooltip of that ability,